Chicken nuggets, chicken nuggets. No.
We're live.
Are we? Okay. Give me a second to rejuvenate where I am on my... Oh, there's what... Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, and thank you for joining us once again, The Monsters of Gaming. I am your host, Kaiju K, but this time I am not going to be running the DM encounter. I am, in fact, a playing character. So to me, this is actually fun because I have not been a player character in over a decade. That's right. In the past 10 years, I have never been a player character. I have always been a DM.
I'll try my best. Just don't screw me over too hard, Kaiju.
I won't. I already played with you enough as it is.
Since you know you countered one of my monsters.
Sub, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I didn't count your character.
I know, it's fine.
I wanted you to think I countered your character, but I didn't counter him. No. No, I didn't counter your character. I'm just a clown, okay?
Alright. So, is this going to be everyone, or...
For the moment, this is anyone. If anyone wants to jump in afterwards, they can join in. Not a problem. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking our time and our chances with good old Subliminal here. And we are going to see just how far we can get in his little collage appearance here, this little battle square. He has to explain a few things to us, though, because unfortunately, none of us know what's going on.
About the rules of the rolling of dice?
No, because you are literally the storyteller to this story. We need to know the who's, the what's, the where's, the when's, and the whys. We need to know where we are.
The locations of the orphanages.
Are there any being built at this moment? Can any of them be slipped explosives into them?
Especially the one that has you named after it.
The reason why most of the cities need an orphanage, let's be honest here.
You just wait, Treasure. Wait your turn.
So you want to know the who's, what's, where's, and why?
Well, for instance, why would a clown, a rogue, a bard, another rogue, and a priestess be on a boat or on a way to a village? We need this information. We need to know why we're going there. Obviously, for Deathgasm, to bomb more orphanages, but for the rest of us, we need to know why.
Well, for one, you don't actually know why, because you're actually traveling with a group of carnies.
And that makes sense to me, but what about the others?
Well, I mean, especially since what characters you are and everything, it made sense.
So
I was gonna have like 3 of you in the carny, and a couple of you washed up on a beach. No, you all had to pick something so similar. It's like, all right, fuck it, full on carny.
I love how the killer rogues are similar to carnies now. He's been watching too many horror movies.
Well, I mean, you got a rogue human, which, let's face it, you need a thief in the crowd stealing people's pocket change.
Okay, what about the other one then?
But what?
What about the second rogue?
Would that be Necro or...
Deathgasm and Necro are both rogues, my friend.
Okay, and the cybernetic person would be, obviously, a very weird thing to come across, and it's interesting and it sells tickets.
So unfortunately, Necro is being held into the impossible land, which is known as the House of Oddities.
Yes.
Okay.
And you guys don't know how you got there. Everything's blurry since the day that you first started working there. You don't know how you ended up there, how long you've actually been there. It feels like time is slipping through your fingers every day. You try to figure out what's going on.
Sounds like a mystery, gang. Let's split up and look for clues.
No, that's not smart. That never works out. Especially with all
If I
y'all.
split up, I'm gonna find an orphanage.
Exactly.
I ain't looking for clues.
Listen, if we split up, DJ's gonna pull a full Zorro on her ass.
You mean he's gonna get lost?
Yeah, and somehow end up at the right spot at the right time.
What do you mean a Zorro?
One Piece. One Piece anime.
Oh.
So basically, Zoro walks off. If no one pays attention to him, he disappears and gets lost. and he always somehow finds his way to the battlefield every time they're in battle.
I'm playing with cursed dice, man. I'm in trouble. All right.
But right now, you kind of can't split up. You guys are sitting in one of the carriages because you are moving to the next town with the group.
Okay.
And you guys have a few hours before you actually end up there.
I do, but we only need one set.
And it's full-blown nighttime.
Oh, yeah. Good evening, my friends. Wilford Ward. No, I'm just kidding. So, Rebel would be our go-to leader, I'm guessing. She's like the ring top leader or whatnot?
Yes, and she's also the one that attracts the customers by playing her music.
And the size of her cleavage has nothing to do with it.
Or the gag of the show.
I better be the gag of the show. If I'm not, I'm a sad clown.
So we're the ball gag?
Listen here, Mr. Jumps through tiny hoops of fire.
Oh, I'm cybernetic. Why not? It's not like they can burn much.
Okay, so...
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So we're all together. We're all...
That's why you do it.
We're all this little walkie-talkie little horse-drawn cart going to the next location. And what more can you tell us about it? I mean, I for one, am going to look outside the window to see if I can see where we are going.
Since it is full-blown dark, you're going to have to roll a dice to see how good you can see.
Oh, I'm going to have to roll a dice. What kind of dice should I roll, my friend? For I have many dices.
Since it's a pitch-black night, and there's barely any light coming off of the carriage,
yeah?
I'd say just like 20.
I'm going to roll my little dicey here.
And if you get anything above 18, then...
This is going to be the only time I roll this number.
What'd you roll?
Nat 20. Here, I'll even show you. I haven't touched it yet. I'll even show you. Here we go. Ready? Nat 20. Let's go.
We barely started.
Val's camera.
What?
Alright. Why don't you be a little more specific? What is it you're trying to see outside the window?
Oh, okay. So I roll a nat 20, and now suddenly the DM doesn't want me to have the nat 20. I see how it is.
So I don't want you to
I'll
have
ask for an orphanage.
What specifically are you looking for? Are you looking for any oddities outside the window?
I'm looking for any...
Orphanage.
I'm looking for an orphanage, as my good friend Deathgasm keeps asking for an orphanage.
You do not see an orphanage.
Damn.
You have 2 more chances, and then I'll give you somewhat,
Okay.
So
Well,
what would be 2 other things you'd want to try and look for?
even with my spot skill, I know that a 10 is not going to get me anywhere. You said I have to roll an 18 or higher.
Right.
And I have an 18. I have an 11 plus 7. I have an 18.
You rolled a 20, so you get 2 more tries without rolling.
Oh, okay. I'm looking for the lights to view possibly a city, a town, or whatnot we might be getting closer to.
You are slowly coming out of the woods that you came from.
Okay.
And you're seeing a dim light in the distance.
And for my
So you can tell that it's civilization.
my last little check is I also want to make sure, do I see any kind of threats nearby? Obviously, like a wolf or something, like just taking a peek.
I wouldn't say mob per se, but you do come to the realization that there's a glimmer of color that seems to cascade around the troop.
Hmm.
But it's very, very hard to see.
My friends, you see, I have a problem. Yes, quite. Yes. You see, I've searched up on the windowsill, and as I can see, it is slowly getting brighter, but there seems to be a strange, fluctuating light around us. Yes, quite. Yes. Yes.
Does anyone else want to take an action?
Oh, no, I think I'm good.
Nigel Woodsbury here. Of the
Wait,
illustrious
What are
Woodsbury
we
clan.
taking an action for?
Basically, if you feel like saying anything or doing anything to me.
You want trying to confirm what he's seeing. I don't really want to Dutch and roll
Light
out
the
the
wagon
whole-
behind us on fire.
No, you cannot.
You aren't the DM.
No, but I'm the leader of the group.
Oh,
Non-chaotic evil. I don't give a fuck.
I
Wait,
start
wait,
to have
wait,
milk
wait.
witches.
Hang on,
Hold on.
hang on. Okay.
You guys are having an argument, so roll. Roll for your argument's sake. Which one's gonna have the more powerful argument?
okay. So that sounds like a D20. So, George, I'm rolling for you. As I'm just sitting there smiling, like looking back and forth, like, yay!
Can I roll
My
my
toes.
own too?
Okay, so you roll a 12. You have a 12 plus 4 because of your diplomacy. So that's a 16.
I got a D4.
Oh my. So Trisha has a 16.
I got a 20.
Well,
I don't
then.
have dice.
Oh, would you like me to roll for you, Rebel?
Yes, please.
And Rebel, you have. Oh, and Rebel has a 19 plus 5, so that means she has a 24.
So it seems she won your argument because you started sputtering, trying to convince them that it was the right idea. But in the end, you lost the argument and kept your mouth shut for a little
He
bit.
may have lost the battle, but he can still win the war.
Exactly.
But
Don't-
wait,
Yeah,
I
we'll
do got
roll.
one little thing here. Rebel, have you not seen any of our past DnDs? The leader doesn't mean shit. Just saying.
Yeah, I know. That's why I did a little happy dance. But I actually won that.
Easy, my friends, easy. Yes, quite easy. Rebel is, of course, the troop leader, so we should
Okay,
listen to her.
off
Yes,
topic.
quite, yes.
Could we kill our own team members?
Technically, yes, but you'd also have to get over the point that you currently are in a small enclosed room with everybody in a carriage, and there's no telling who might turn on you. Your
Or
H-
who you might hurt in the process.
your HP is currently 24, so like, but between poisonous bites and stabby stabs, you might not want to do that.
Gotcha.
Just-
so even if I alchemist the tiny nuke,
Well, you can alchemist your alchemist fire, but you're also in range of the fire. I'm guessing this is a standard wagon size, so I'm guessing it's like a 3x3 room. So no matter where you throw that fire, you're currently going to be on fire. And you have no immunities to fire.
It's a decent sized cart, but it's not big enough to where he wouldn't be in the range of getting hurt.
That's what I just
Whether
said,
he
yeah.
jumped out or not.
Well,
Because it's one of those fancy ones where he'd have to open the door first anyway.
if he
we living in luxury.
well, we are
So yeah,
carnies.
you guys are kind of the main attractions of this carnival. At the moment.
We don't have any. All the pigs are in storage right now, my friend. We can't throw them in the. We can't throw the bodies of the pigs yet. We gotta get them out first.
Even though, remember, you guys are trying to figure out how you even ended up as the main attractions and everything.
Oh, gee, I forgot about. I can't believe I forgot we were trying to figure it out.
I'm just helping you out in the beginning. Don't worry. And Kaiju happened to see some shimmering
If I could be.
around.
If I could be so clear, I would like to say I completely forgot that, and my character should be more invested in one thing than that. So I take back my roles and everything. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Damn. So we don't remember why we're here. So. Hello everyone. I am Nigel Woodsbury here, and I have to say that, my friends, I don't know who any of you are or why we're even here.
Oh no, you misunderstand.
Oh god damn.
You don't know how you got there, but you guys have been working there for about a month, so you guys know each other.
Oh.
But you guys have been trying to figure out what's going on, why you can't remember how you got into this group, why you're the main attraction, and shimmering around you guys, you notice, in the night, very hard to see, as you guys are also very close to the town now. Is there anything, other actions you'd like to choose before we get into town for a rest?
I would like to try something here, if you don't mind. I reach into my pocket and pull out a small handkerchief and wipe my forehead with it. Rebel, my good friend, my good amigo, my greatest singer of all, yes. I would like to ask you a question, if I may. Yes, quite, yes. As our ringleader and our true leader, might I ask, where are we going and why are we going there? Yes.
You decide to tell them, or?
Just pull out some balls and start juggling them.
We're going to the capital city. And we're going to perform for the king.
Okay.
Yes, quite. Yes. It seems to have slipped my mind. Yes, quite. Yes.
You guys are going to the capital city to perform for the kings and nobles and whoever is able to join.
I try and do something.
Yes.
So, I'm guessing we have windows and stuff in this cart, right?
Well, yes. Hence why Kaiju was able to see what he was able to see.
Good. I would like to go with my laser eyes and try and shoot the shimmering shit that's outside.
You would have to roll a hit chance. You'd have to roll a d20.
Okay.
Before you make this decision, Neko, before you let that die drop, once you let that die drop, it don't matter what I say.
Okay.
The shimmering light is close to you now. This is the last action before you guys enter the city. Just so you know, you can actually see the city up close.
My friend, you may accidentally hit somebody if you decide to shoot your ray gun eyeballs. Yes, quite. Perhaps we should think of this after we get out of the carriage where we have more room. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Nick, I'm saying, fucking do it.
My kill starts
I'm
begging you not to.
Okay, so I got 2 angels on my shoulder and 1 devil.
My good sir, I don't see who the second angel is. Yes, quite. Yes.
Well, Rebel just pleaded for me not to do it, like you did. So,
well, he didn't necessarily don't do it. He doesn't condone it. But he's not saying not to necessarily do it. He's just saying, let's see our surroundings first. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so he's saying at this moment, not to do it.
He's not necessarily telling you not to do it. He just doesn't want to have any backlash on him when you do it.
I don't want to accidentally shoot some poor beggar or a guard or something. Just be honest with you. He goes to fire his rays and they go through the beam or something and they hit somebody. It's going to be coming to us. I don't need that.
And then we all end up in jail. It's your fault.
Especially since we're so close to children. I mean the villagers. Yes, well, yes.
Paying customers. Think of it that way.
Delicious paying customers.
Would you guys like to enter the city?
I would.
Sure.
I would.
Actually, before we go on, I'd like to know what time it is, if I could. It's obviously dark, but would you see any kind of sunrise or anything, or is it just like dark?
It's close to midnight.
Oh God. Okay. Well, we're safe.
Like I said, it's pitch black and everything. All you're seeing is lights, a lot of red lights. But that's nothing to mind. As you pass the section of nothing but red light, you guys end up at a hotel, a brothel that you rented a room out of. Yes, we fall back to the brothel, but that's not where you guys met. I tried really hard to make sure that didn't happen. And you guys already have prepaid rooms courtesy of the ringleader.
Good. I would like to roll a spot check in the brothel's room. I just want to take a peek around if I could.
Are you talking about on the first floor, or are you already at your door?
No, I'm on the first floor. I didn't go upstairs yet. I rolled a 12. I'm just trying to catch the feeling to the room, you know?
It's a little dusty, but it is looks like they do have some type of patronage where there's a few customers that look like they're regulars. Drinking out of dented up beer,
Steins.
beer steins. And there's a lady at the bar who's actually tending to a gentleman in a cape at the moment. Don't worry, the cape's not up. His hood's not up. He's just sitting with the cape.
It's not Batman, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay. One more
Can
roll.
I roll to take the harlot up to my room?
There is no harlot in the room.
We're in a brothel. There's no harlot.
Wait, what?
They're all out right now.
Door-to-door harlots. I like it.
DnD
We just
campaign
went
is
past
this?
the red light district. They're all out on the street.
Oh, that's what the red light was. Okay, now I get it.
Well, what about the fine maiden that's talking up the gentleman in the coat or the cape?
I mean, you could test that, but that's the bar owner.
My friends, I will be adjourning to my paid-for room, of course. Yes, go on. I gotta roll dice real quick here. Hang on a second. Okay, so unfortunately I didn't make my roll. So as I turn to go up the stairs, everyone can hear me walking. Squeak, 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 up the stairs. Squeak,
Nigel!
squeak, squeak. No, but I'm a clown. I've got squeaky shoes. I have to roll at least a 15 to be able to walk normally in them. I rolled a 10.
Is anyone else going to their rooms or drinking or anything?
I'm going to the bar to get a deal with all of them.
I'd like to go to my room and do a check for traps.
Alright, roll.
D20?
Yes, D20.
Uh, 16.
You see a hole in the wall. It's very pin-sized. You don't know if it is any trap or anything, but it does seem suspicious.
I would like to go to my room, but I would like to go look out the window and see if I still see the shimmering that Kyle saw earlier.
Okay.
D20?
No, you don't have to roll.
Yeah, you're just looking. Yeah, it's fine.
All you see is nothing but bright lights as you open your window and look out it.
Kill the fire!
Okay.
Almost blinding, but not quite.
So I'm also inside my room, and I decided to do like a clever like James Bond roll to the door, have my fingers up like a gun, and like kind of like nudge the door open, like go rolling in with my gun like this.
You know what? Roll a d5.
A D5, okay.
Yeah, anything 4 or higher, it's perfect. 3, it's mid, and
I don't want it to be perfect though. I'm like rolling it in my imagination. I'm doing like this cool roll, but already I like roll over and smash it to a pot or something like that. I got a 5! Ah, it's perfect roll. Damn you all. I would like to also roll a spot and search check for my room, if I could.
Of course, you did say that before you entered your room.
Yeah, but I had to do the roll for the... Oh, I rolled a 6.
You see nothing wrong with your room.
All right.
It's perfectly comfortable. There's nothing suspicious.
Good. So,
I slither my way to my room.
okay, she's going to her room too. Apparently, only rebels all alone.
Good.
Hoping to find some
That means we're all
gotcha,
separated from
something
you,
for me
Rebel.
to munch on.
I know.
Wait a
That
minute.
means you're not my responsibility then.
Who's watching Deathgasm?
This guy's in his room, isn't he?
Yeah, 14.
That doesn't mean I can't cause ultimate destruction or go sneak out a window.
Well, I'm gonna do one thing before I do that. I want to investigate that pinhole more, but
Go ahead.
I'll wait my turn.
It is your turn.
Go ahead.
Could I examine that pinhole closer?
D50.
Do I have one of them?
You just roll a D1. Just roll a D100.
Wait. For traps, what do you need for that?
Wait, for traps? That's a D20.
Yeah, that's a D20, man.
Yeah.
Like, no one normally goes over a D20.
Well, no, I'm saying, wisdom what?
Oh, that would be that would be dexterity. Oh, sorry, wisdom. It would be
Yeah,
wisdom. Wisdom. It would be wisdom.
He has an 8 though.
Well, that means he has a minus
So
2
he
to his roll.
Okay.
That's all it means. Or sorry, minus 1. Minus 1 to his roll. That's all it is. So he can still check it out. If he rolls anything, you just subtract 1 from it. So yes, go ahead. Roll a d20, my friend.
D20, DG.
I got a 9, so it's
Yeah.
an 8.
You have an 8.
See what's a metal piping cylindrical thing, and that's all you can really tell about it.
So you look in the hole and you see a pipe. That's all you see.
Okay, I'm pulling out my sword and striking the wall.
For seeing the pipe.
That would be a d10, my friend.
And see how this goes. Let's hope he gets a low number and misses.
Please tell me that my room is like very far from his, like on the other side of the building or something like that.
Oh no, you guys are all next to each other.
If he comes through the wall at me, I'm squirting with a water gun. That's it.
If he comes at me, I'm biting him.
Water
He's
gun
on
out.
thick walls, by the way.
They're not. They're not. Oh no, jeez.
I got a 9.
No, they're just like very thin.
I got a 9.
You got 9. Okay, so he does 9. And what's your strength?
Believe it was 17.
Okay, so he does 9d3 to the wall because he doesn't have to roll to hit it. He's literally hitting an immovable object. So.
There's a gigantic hole in the wall, and he slices open the pipe and almost hurts himself doing so. Nothing happens as of yet, but there is a big, massive hole in the wall.
It's almost like a tombstone sword hit the wall.
He's next to your room and Kaiju.
Wait, I'm rolling a d20. Did he come in my room? I gotta see. Did he come through my wall? Oh, I have I rolled a 12. Did he come through my wall or did he come through hers?
Roll one for her.
Okay. And Rebel, you got a 6.
He came through her wall.
Why?
So thankfully nobody was hurt.
Does he go, here's Deathgasm?
But he now does see the inner workings a little better of the wall.
He also sees Rebel, and hopefully Rebel wasn't changing or anything.
Well, no, Rebel's
I'm
not in
downstairs.
her room.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm down at the bar.
Well, since Rebel's down at the bar, I'm gonna roll for sabotaging her bed.
that would be that's a d20.
Hold on, roll me 2d20.
Oh, 2 d20s, uh-oh.
Okay. First one is a 10. Second one is a 20.
Kaiju, can you roll me a d5?
Sure can. Give me a second. I like how Deathgasm's just like, well, she's not here, so I might as well cause some chaos.
And you times that by 2, that's how much health he lost.
Times that by 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so that, I rolled a 1.
Okay, so he lost 2 health crossing against the piping that's rusted.
Would you like me to roll d20 to see if he got diseased?
Well, yes, especially since there's poison on that piping.
Well, we didn't know that. We didn't know about that until now. Okay, that would be does a 10 beat it?
Okay, so what he got? What?
He got a 10.
14 damage. He got 10.
Yeah. He took 2 damage and he got 10 on his roll for poison save.
Oh, so he's good on the poison.
Okay. So he dodged
which
the.
means he doesn't even notice that there's poison on the pipe at that point and sabotages her bed. How would?
Hello? No. Why is no one moving?
Huh?
I'm gonna tie a string to the door after dumping gas on the bed with a firecracker. So when she opens the door, all she sees is her bed combust.
Also, the giant gaping hole in the wall.
You set it to what seems perfect sabotage.
Okay.
Are you leaving the room? What are you doing?
I'm leaving the room through the window and closing the window to
Yes.
sit and watch.
Because when she comes back in and sees that gaping sword wound of a hole in the door or in the wall, she's not going to think instantly it was you.
Oh, I just want
doesn't know what happened upstairs yet.
Hello, Sirloin.
Roll a d10 for stealth.
me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, what's DG's stealth at or dexterity, by the way?
I got a 9.
What's his
Eight.
what's his DX?
8.
8. So subtract 1 from it.
So he got 8 on his roll then. Because he got a 9 minus 1.
Okay.
8.
Okay.
You sit. You sit outside the window, all stuffy like, even though you're crouching right in front of the window and you can see your shadow.
Ah, okay. Well, he can't see that, so.
Right. He doesn't know that.
So.
Rebel, it's been a while. What would you like to do since you're at the bar getting a drink and you heard noise upstairs, by the way, as you were getting your drink?
Ignore it. Go outside and get a couple girls to bring back to make them all jealous because they're all going with me to DG's room since he's not in there.
You don't know that.
I know. Those people are going in.
Why you want to go in there if you don't know if he's in there? Okay.
He rubbed it in his face and the girls and he didn't.
Oh.
Roll d20.
The D20 is an 8. What is she just trying to rush up there though?
Are you trying to rush up there? No.
No? Okay, then she doesn't need to roll then. She's just going upstairs to show off.
Oh no, that was for the women.
Oh. Okay, that was an 8 plus her charisma modifier, which gives her a +5, that gives her a 13.
Oh, okay. You got lucky.
No, if it was me, I would
Alright.
have made this.
So you walk up to the steps to DG's room. You want to kick it in, open it, what?
I'm gonna kick it in.
Okay, now she has to roll a strength check, so I gotta roll the dice here. What will beat the strength check?
Let's see, she has an 8 for strength, so that would be 10.
Okay, well
Anything above 10.
anything else? So she rolled a 14 then, so she can kick the door open.
She rolled a 14.
Yes.
She
Well,
kicks the door open.
yeah.
Not once, but twice. Once almost getting her foot jammed in. The second time, the door fell completely off its hinges. And she walks into DG's room where she looks to the right and sees a big hole in the wall. And sees that it's her room and sees that DG is not in the room. What do you do?
I yell, DG, you idiot, that's your room now. I'm staying over here.
Alright.
Are you alone or are you with the ladies right now, by the way? I just wanted to ask.
I'm with the ladies.
Ah,
She
okay.
did say she was bringing them back to make him jealous.
Well, now they're in the room, you know, and this is where the PG-13 thing pops up, you know.
Alright, since DG's sitting outside her window waiting for her, I guess roll a d5 to see if he actually heard her say anything.
D5.
Yeah.
Just roll a D6 and re-roll if it hits a 6.
That's a 6?
No, you can roll a d6 and re-roll
I got
it.
a 4.
Yeah, you got 4. You got a high roll on that. So did he hear anything?
He kind of heard her, but she did hear it's your room now. That's the part he heard. And so, I don't know if you want to sneer at that your plan failed. Because she was being spiteful and brought chicks to your room. By the way, you do hear them giggling with her.
Well, in retaliation sake, I'll climb back into Rebel's room and throw a stink bomb through the wall.
Oh, you say Rebel's room. Okay, so you're climbing into her old room and throwing a stink bomb?
Yep.
Through the hole in the wall, yes.
Alright, so roll a d5 for accuracy and a d20 for style.
What does style have to do with it?
If the DM
Do I
says
just,
it's
like,
style,
throw jazz
How-
hands
how-
up
how-
after I successfully do it?
For how potent the
the stink's gonna be.
So,
scent is. And
I
by
got
the
a
way,
4. For,
Yeah, you got
Uh,
4 for the
five.
5.
it's 4 and a 5?
No. He got a 4
Oh, it
for
turns
the
into 5. Okay, gotcha.
For the next
So
3
it's a
hours,
five.
it'll be Rebel Vanity versus Deathgasm
got
in a
a
game of
19.
tag.
for
Oh!
the
Oh.
style.
So a 4 and a 19. Ooh, this gets deep.
Technically, it was an 18 because of his dex, but yes, still an 18.
Right. So you throw a perfect spiral through the hole and somehow get it on her. And all you can smell is the stink bomb that you had so masterfully, evilly created. Even though you weren't thinking about it, it actually was so good that it actually spread not only the whole room, it filled your room and seeped out the door. So now everyone is starting to smell something funky.
All right, so it's my turn to shine for a second, if I may.
Yes.
One thing quick, Kyle.
Yes.
How far away from all this chaos am I? I know we're all next to each other, but
Well,
Oh, I know how
I'm next to these two apparently.
You're further than Kaiju. Let's put it that way.
If you remember how it is, like
Other side.
they're next to me, so like we're basically like across the room from each other, basically.
yeah, okay. So I'm next to Kyle, and he's next to DG. Okay, gotcha.
So obviously I can smell that.
And Drift could smell it as well since she's on the other side of what used to be Rebel's room.
Okay, so I'm going to take my round clown nose and put it back on Hunk and go, oh, that is rank, that is vile, that is, yes, quite stanky, if I may. Yes, quite, yes. I pull out my bag of holding thingies. I pull out, hang on, I want to make sure I can actually get this. So can I get it? What's my dexterity at? Think you?
12.
Okay, so I reach in and I pull out a strange metal canister, and I start to shake it, and I open up the door and I just begin spraying as I walk in. It has this nice smell of pine sol, basically. So I'm just kind of just like spraying it everywhere, and I knock on Rebel's door. Yeah, it's like a knock, knock, knock. So
On Rebel's actual door or Rebel's new door?
well, Rebel's obviously her door. I don't know that it's happened.
Yeah, true.
I've been doing other things.
Well, to be fair, the door is a fault off of DG's own.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna kick open. Yeah. Okay. So, oh wait, can I hear her, or do I just open up the door?
You do hear her coughing.
Then it is up to me to rush in and save her. So I place my hand upon the door and I thrust it open.
Kaiju, there's no door. And not,
He's at my old room
is that your old room?
before he sets the trap off.
Yeah, I'm in the old room.
Roll D2.
A D2? Oh man, hang on. I have one of those around here somewhere.
Before you roll, before you flip it,
Yes.
choose.
Choose what?
That's your
Kaiju
tail.
fails.
Oh, okay, we're gonna play that way? Alright, I'm gonna choose tails. It was heads.
The room becomes engulfed in flames.
I would like to ask a quick question to you, DM.
Screaming.
I would like to ask a quick question to you, DM. That stink bomb that Deathgasm threw in, that isn't possibly.
I was getting to it.
You get those.
I'm getting to it.
That's not quite flammable.
I phosphorus in it, which we all know is what?
Rebel.
Kaboom. You're
so,
not dead.
so basically, it was like one of those moments where I kicked open the door and there was like a backblast explosion.
Yeah.
Rebel! I'm gonna
So
roll.
the only one that doesn't need to roll for health points missing is Trish.
About Necro.
Oh, yeah, and Necro.
Okay, so I rolled a 19.
You hit the wall, and somehow, before you hit it, one of your cushy gags that inflated just in time.
Airbag!
I rolled a 13.
You're safe, though. You're safe.
Yeah.
Well, all you felt was the window shake.
Okay.
Can you roll for me, Kaiju?
Sure can. Rebel, you have a 10. Be gentle.
You just lose 5 health. It's okay.
How about DG's roll here?
Yeah.
Roll a DG.
Mine. Oh,
No,
dang.
rolling that one.
Just
Roll
remember,
a D20, you said?
Yeah.
D20.
Negative
I
6
got a
is
19.
next to it.
Okay,
You
well.
got a 19.
Fucking shot, dude. There's no shot, dude. You
Well-
also only lose 5 health, only because you're right in the blast radius.
If I may, I did roll a 12 on my goodie bag. Can I pull out a fire extinguisher and rush in and put out the fire quick? You know,
Of course.
just try to save it.
Don't
See,
roll.
Kyle,
Don't roll.
if you didn't
Don't
take the
roll lower
test,
than 5.
I would have left the room through the window.
Well, now they can't see you because you blend in with the room.
Yeah.
Don't roll lower than a 5, Kaiju.
Roll lower than a 5. You
Don't.
don't roll.
Don't roll lower than a 5, he said.
This seems like a dangerous day. Please give me a 5. I
Or
feel
higher.
or higher. Oh, on like a D20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
God.
It's a high number, isn't it? You roll a D20 or?
It's a 1! It's a fucking 1!
When you thought you were successful at pulling the fire hydrant out to put the flames out, it turned out it was just your balloon hydrant. So you were actually adding fuel to the fire.
Oh, give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
And now now everyone smells the fire burning, and the bar keeps yelling up what the fuck's going on as everyone starts to exit the room. To run
Can I
downstairs.
reach through the window?
Alright, flip a D2. If you get heads, you jumped out before he flamed the fire even worse. If you flip tails, you were still in the fire, and then roll a D20 to see how successful you are getting out the window.
Kyle, could you flip heads or tails for me?
Sure.
I do not have one.
It is a tails.
So you are still in the fire at this point.
Oh, nice.
While he's fueling it. Go ahead, roll your D20 to see how successful you are getting out that window.
I had this feeling that I was going to be the big hero, and instead I'm just like.
Now you did 18.
Oh.
Only getting lucky.
Oh.
You somehow don't get burnt more than you already have, and jump out the window, tucking and rolling to where you land perfectly on the ground. Almost falling to the ground, but you didn't.
Oh, there's.
By the way, the whole time that you're rolling out, you're hearing the bartender yell.
This is the real fire extinguisher. 1 second, whatever.
Not even in the town, a few minutes, and you guys are already trying to burn it down.
I'm not trying to burn it down. Not as Necro.
Anything! I'm not doing anything! I looked out my window, that was it! God damn!
So Tiny Trisha's just chilling out in a room, probably just having a good nap. Necro's just having a good time. I'm trying to put out the fire.
I'm still going. only
She's
trying to
invaded
look
by
for
women that are
mice.
probably on fire as
Oh.
we speak. Who knows?
Well,
And
is she sleeping?
What?
Is
Sister,
she sleeping?
Is she sleeping?
She's looking for mice.
No.
Is she looking for mice?
Okay, then she got out of there in time then.
What about Necro? Necro's only like a room away. Is he okay?
Oh,
Necro's
cool.
right by the steps.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I walk out, I'm just like, I don't know these people.
Now to be fair, my buddy Subliminal, I would like to roll for the damage because if I had a helium-powered fire extinguisher and flew it at the flames, I'm pretty sure I'm a little toasty.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
Okay,
Roll that dice.
just gonna roll it. Just 15. What am I at?
You take 2 damage, but roll a d50 to see how much structural damage you did to the building.
Okay, I'm liking where this is going, guys. I'm liking where this is going. That one?
Hey Kyle, I got a 36 for you if you want that.
I have a 17 out of 50. What I do?
You choose, and then I'll tell you which one was the better choice.
I choose the 17, my friend.
Good choice! Because the higher you rolled was the more structural damage there was.
I was trying to save the building, alright? I'm trying.
How did that work out for you?
Well, so far I'm at 22 health. Pretty sure my hat's on fire. And I found the real fire extinguisher and I'm now spraying it.
Yeah.
I'm now performing pass, which by the way stands for pull, aim, squeeze, and sway.
But you can see through the floor.
So does that mean I fell to the floor?
You ran as soon as it lit on fire.
She basically grabbed both the girls that were with her and just like leapt out of the area.
Okay.
Oh no, there was a few casualties. She had like 5 ticks on her. She only left with 2, but she had 5.
Okay, my work here is done. I turn around to walk out of the room and squeaky, 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 squeaky.
Kyle,
Yes.
with my alchemy skill, would I be able to craft like some type of health type potion for myself?
Well, yeah. You probably have 2 on you right now, in fact.
He does.
Well, I want to craft one for higher like value, better healing.
Well, for right now, you could only really get a 1d8 plus 3. That would be the maximum one you could get, which is probably why you have 1 or 2 of those on you. You need to level up more of your
What's your
alchemy.
health at?
Well,
Mr. Mischievous, what's your health at, bud?
he had 24 at the beginning.
So
And
you
you
said
lost what?
19.
Well, no, remember he lost the health to the pipe, rusty pipe. with
That was
the
2.
Yeah,
poison.
that was 2. And then 5 for the fire.
Don't know if he
I
took
think
any
he's
for the
pretty
fall.
low on health. I think he's teetering on the brink of death.
No, he's only taking 7 damage. Oh, okay, yeah. Brink of damage.
17 health.
Yeah,
Easily,
he's had 17.
easily heal that.
Well, wait, no. Because the 5, 2,
7.
that's 7. Wouldn't he be at like 13 health?
24 minus 7 is 17.
Oh, 24. 24, my bad.
Yeah, 24 minus 7 gives you 17.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry. It happens. You'll get him sooner or later, my friend. Don't worry. You'll get him sooner or later. Just one more question, my friend. I'm just doing this for the comedy because that's what my character is. That hole in the floor.
What's the name?
Is it growing or can I leave the room?
You put out the fire.
All right. I'm good with this so far.
That's how you know that there's a hole in the floor that you can see through.
Ah.
And by the way, the bartender is still screaming, and she's screaming that she knows who did it. Because you were the only guests that were actually there, that were staying there.
It's also not like I can escape really well. I'm still squeaking as I walk. Squeak.
Well, you technically didn't cause it.
I was trying to save the fire. I grabbed the wrong extinguisher though, and
Is that what you're gonna tell her?
of course I'm gonna walk on down and tell her. You know why? Because I am neutral evil.
Necro, let's murk the bartender.
Roll your die for persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh shit. Oh, I have no points of persuasion. Please be a high roll. Please be a high roll. Come on.
You have to get higher than a 16 because it's pretty fucking obvious.
Oh, it's a 14.
She asks you to fork over money or of something of the same value or close to.
Well, what's the value?
The damage is like 1,000
That's it.
like copper
1,000 copper.
plus. Well, you know, not copper, but
Silver.
what was it?
Silver probably be a better
Silver.
equation.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Ah. Okay.
1,000 silver.
Okay, so. This bartender, does she look like she knows her stuff really well?
She's a half elf dwarf.
Oh crap! So she knows herself well. Well, okay. I actually have this one. I have this one. Don't worry, guys. Yes, my lady. I understand completely, and I will gladly pay back. I noticed your dwarven heritage. Yes, quite. So I reach into my pocket to my bag of holding, and because I have my skill that lets me pull out items out of a certain amount of price range, I pull out a very finely tuned glass vial of dwarven blood rum. Because lucky for me, that's only 200 gold, and I still have 20 gold left after this. It's the good stuff. I can only pull out 250 worth of gold out of it, so I only have like 20 gold stuff I can pull out of it now. So I'm floundering some very expensive brandy. I'm talking like wars would be fought over it.
I can accept this from you, but you must promise to never step foot near my establishment ever again. You or your crew.
If I happen to...
Oh, I was just gonna murder her.
Well, you still can. We haven't left the room yet. Well, I will agree, but what if perhaps I stumbled upon another one or two of those? Yes, quite.
I still cannot forgive you for this. Bar has been in the family for over generations.
Ah. Well,
I don't know these people.
So, if I may ask one more question, ma'am, I am so completely sorry about this.
The fact that I have a chain of brothels? Yes, I do. Thank you.
So, let me ask you a question, milady. Oh, yes, quite. Do you like flowers?
I despise them.
Ah, then I guess you wouldn't want to smell this scorching flower on my chest?
I ask you to leave my premises before I call the knights.
I roll an 18 hit. I roll an 18 to hit.
Hell has her distracted.
I roll an 18 to hit. Does that hit her?
It does, but then she screams for the knights that are actually near the bar. The hooded guy.
I would.
He's one of the knights off duty.
I would really like to see her scream over choking poison.
Well, it doesn't matter. The knights still saw you do it, and now you actually have the knights after you. So what are you going to do now?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do now. I'm going to... Everybody, we got to fight these knights. They're obviously evil. Yeah! Let's do this!
Finally, I can be involved in something.
Awesome.
Alright, so right now, let's see. DG's on the other side of the building.
Right.
Because he jumped out the window.
Right.
Necro's downstairs with you.
Yes. The bard maiden is choking for air because she can't breathe right now.
So everyone's downstairs right now except for DG. He's outside.
Yes.
Roll for initiative.
All right. Okay, that, and that's that. Okay, so Trisha and myself, I rolled an 11 and Trisha rolled a 13.
Don't
I
forget
rolled
me.
a 19.
Oh. And Rebel rolled a 4. Sorry, Rebel.
I rolled a 19. We gave roll a 20.
Roll 20, okay.
He's outside.
Yeah, well, he can still come around the building, though. He's going to hear me screaming, it's time for everybody to fight. He's going to come running.
I got a 14.
To do it, you guys hit /R and then space.
Wait, where do I have PC controls here?
Do it right.
Okay, once you hit the /R, hit space, and then it should come up with this expression. And then
I
you
see.
type in point. There you go.
Punch you in the ear.
D20. It's okay. I think you might be going last.
Do it.
I'm currently
Alright.
going second, I guess, comparatively to the dice that Subliminal just rolled.
So if I might ask, how many knights are we dealing with?
You're dealing with one knight of unknown stats. You don't know if he's a squire, if he's a high rank or not.
Well, thanks to Subliminal, I only have 3 of my clown gags left. So this is going to have to work.
Blame DG, not me.
Blame me. You gave me a helium water gun. I was using a regular water gun. There's nothing in the stat roll saying I have a helium water gun. That was given by you. Don't you try to pass that off on me.
So I need to roll a D20 again, huh?
Apparently.
For what?
D20. To see what he's doing.
Okay. You got 12?
You got
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
If you look inside chat, that's where me and the subs rolls are.
Oh, okay.
So he's running. He runs to the shadows to call for help.
Some knight. That would be quite dishonorable for a knight.
He's calling for help.
He could just call for help. Running into the shadows to call for help? This sounds like this might not be a knight. So he's going to go call for help. So I believe it was, what, Necro's turn next?
Yes.
Okay, Necro, you.
I would like to try a sneak attack.
Okay.
The,
I need you to roll 2 d20s, please, before we go into this.
2 d20.
I just need to see what happens.
Okay, got another 20.
Okay, so you're hidden.
And a 7.
You're not too quiet, though, but you're hidden. So would a natural 20 hiding and a 7 move silently be able to sneak up on this guy?
Yes, because he's not very dexterous or anything like that.
Okay. So you're going to sneak up, and then what? I guess you're just going to, like, drive your dagger into his spine, basically?
Yes.
Okay. What's your sneak attack at, by the way? It's like, what's 2d6 now?
Let me switch over to the attack. So I am level 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's plus 2d6, yeah.
Okay. A thought has just occurred to me. I sent Necro the wrong class. I now
Okay,
realize I sent it.
I'm gonna handle this for time's sake while you do that.
Okay.
Your strike does hit, but it hits air. And the person you saw there actually vanishes. As if it's an illusion.
That doesn't seem right.
Well, neither does a knight running into the shadows either, does it?
No. It's kind of trickery is this DM pulling on us.
16-year-old at D2, right?
Sorry, Necro. I'm so sorry. I sent you the wrong class. I forgot.
Oh, what, did you send me DGs?
I sent you DGs by accident.
No, you sent him mine.
No, I didn't. You're not a rogue.
Oh.
He's not a rogue.
No, he's a Relic Reaper.
Yes.
Right.
So, yeah, I won't actually have sneak attack.
No, but you would have your psionic blade that you could put in somebody's spine.
Well,
at least
did you
now you
send me my
now you
thing?
know, and it was fixed before we got into any actual real battle, since you attacked the illusion.
So Kyle sent me your class DG.
I sent his. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I'm not.
Hey, could you send me that one? So, like, I have an idea.
By the way, while you guys are discussing this, there's a bartender that's currently choking from the poison. I don't know if you want to, I don't know, heal her or anything, you know, before things get worse or anything like that.
I'd like to roll to split her in half with my sword.
You're on the other side of the building, DG.
You still have to get there. You have to get within range before you can do that, my friend.
DG, I just sent it to your DM.
Mr. Murder Hobo.
Mr. Murder Hobo. Oh, man. Okay, give me 1 second, chat. I'm sorry about that. It should be turning on soon. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Hey, do gain sneak attack, but that's not until level 4.
Right. So you have your ability to summon your weapon, your rifle, your pistols, and you have your psionic knife, which you can just make appear into your hand. So.
Right. I'm just saying, I do have sneak attack eventually.
Yeah, I do not know how to follow this at all.
So we're not going to do anything about the bartender dying from poison or the fact that there's people screaming outside the building, causing a commotion.
Well, first of all, you didn't say there was anybody screaming outside the building. In fact, you said that we couldn't see anybody because it's midnight.
But you're in the red district where everyone can hear a pin drop of sin.
Listen, I gave her a chance. I told her, hey, listen, I could get you 220 bottles of brandy. This is some expensive stuff. And she said, no. So I said, you, and I sprayed her. I'm neutral evil. What were you expecting?
I don't know. Are you guys going to run or what are you guys going to do?
First I'm going to roll a dice to see if I can run silently.
I'm gonna try and use one of my other abilities. It's called Summon Bullets.
Okay, so
What?
it just lets him.
Kill the barmaid more?
No, they just let him. They let him summon bullets for his firearm. They don't let him throw bullets at people. They let him summon bullets for his firearm.
Oh, okay.
That's all it does. It gives him some bullets.
So Necro's preparing himself for a battle.
Apparently, yes. I'm waiting for DG to show up, and I'm waiting for Rebel to tell us what we should do because Rebel's our leader. So I'm waiting for her to say something.
Rebel, please stop this.
You made your face scrunch up this way, DG. So, leader, what are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna leave the poor barmaid dying and just leave? Or are you gonna help her and then leave? What are you doing? Since you know you're the pure one here.
I got 6 augmented shots right now. Load in.
Put her out of her misery.
Oh!
I'm gonna find DG so I can hit him upside the head with my,
Are you putting her out of her misery, or is Necro doing it?
Necro.
do it.
And since she's...
Okay, Necro.
I could kill her in one bite.
Okay, and what are you doing?
I'm going to find
You don't want to give away your
so
secrets.
I can show
I might need
one of
you
those
for later.
poles that's from the room up his ass.
Okay.
I'd like to, hide.
Me too.
You will. I got you.
Did Trisha have something to say over there?
Trisha wants to actually do something in combat, but she wasn't able to reach there because her roll was slow. Don't worry, Trisha. I couldn't do anything either. I was upset with that.
Okay, so Sub, what do I have to roll for my assassination attempt?
Nothing. She's in coup de grace.
All you gotta roll is a D2 to see if it's loud enough for the guards to hear.
Oh yeah, the guards keep disappearing.
What's up, Kaiju?
I got 2.
The guards heard it. So don't worry, Kaiju. You still get the battle.
Oh, I have after all this is successfully kill a pull up DD's ass?
Well, for one, you're on your way to him, so
And DG said that he wanted to try and hide.
Oh, that's not
so
Molly.
DG has to roll a stealth check.
So that would be a
That was
20.
for that.
Molly.
Yeah.
DG's still huffing it over here.
17.
I mean, if you want to be...
18.
17.
17.
You hide in the shadows by a crate.
Hmm?
And you're very quiet about
Where's
it.
Molly? She's had stink butt all day.
Alright, I gotta roll a d2 to see if there's...
Oh, was it him? It could have been him.
They're there now.
There's one of them. Okay, so, are you okay, Necro? Oh, wait, he's doing something. Okay, now I thought you froze up. I thought you froze up.
Nope, fell up this.
Oh.
DG left.
He'll be back.
It's alright, he's hiding in the showers right now. There he is. Can someone do me a favor and flip a d2 to see if the guards run in right now or if they're a little late?
Okay, what, oh, sorry, hang on.
Heads would be they're a little late. Tails is they get in there before you guys could even move.
Heads. They're a little late.
Alright. So you guys start following Rebel, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Let's
so
find
DG.
DG.
So,
Meanwhile, you guys following her to find him.
And
You
let me
guys
get
follow.
out squeaking the whole way.
I rolled a 2, so I'm squeaking the entire way. Squeaky, squeaky,
I have
squeaky.
a question.
Hmm.
As a bard, can I play music to make him come out of hiding?
Well, you could just call for him. He's not your enemy.
It's not like he's hiding from you.
He's hiding from me.
How would he know to hide from you?
Well, technically, at your level, you could play a Bardic Inspiration, which would ding on him. Which means you could find him technically by singing a Bardic Inspiration.
That's the.
I'm just saying, technically, it does make a bing noise when it attaches to somebody, so, like...
As you guys are getting up the stairs to follow the steps of the path that DG followed, jumping out the window and everything. Meanwhile, Kaiju in the background squeaking super loudly for some reason. I think he needs new shoes. Don't know.
I am trying,
You guys
okay?
hear a commotion. You guys hear a commotion downstairs as the knights come in, checking on the bartender, or I should say bar owner,
Or
and,
corpse
and
of.
screaming who would do this to the famous bar owner, and you barely can hear the words after that, and you kind of hear revered and stuff like that, just random words, and almost hear her name.
How are they going to follow my exact path when there's a hole in the floor?
Yeah. Marty can.
It's not so big that you can't jump over it.
Okay.
Well, technically,
I just want-
Trisha does
I
have
mean,
the...
unless you guys want to go out the front door.
Now, Trisha technically has the scent ability, so she could just track him down that way.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you guys going out the front door? Or you guys
No, hell no! There seems to be some very angry guards there.
Common sense.
We tend to lack that, though. You have to understand, we tend to lack that.
So you guys don't want to face the guards?
No.
I mean, I didn't get a chance to really roll anything, and my character's all about having fun like that, but I think everyone has voted against me, so no.
If I was with the group, I would have definitely been on your side on that one.
But this is all your fault.
Technically, she's not lying. You're the one who set this all up, buddy.
Yeah. You're the one that caused the whole.
I do love the fact of how fast that shit snowballed.
Yeah, that's a DM's nightmare right there. I'm glad you held true to that, man. I'm glad you held true to that. So, Trisha's able to track him by scent.
Only true to my neutral. Hey, I didn't do anything until I needed to.
Hey, that's why I'm neutral evil. I didn't have to kill her. She made me kill her.
No. Alright, so you guys are now outside the window by where DG is hiding in
Okay.
the shadows.
Oh,
What are you going to do? Are you coming out of the shadows to go with them, or you're just hiding still?
I'm gonna keep my distance for now.
So just to throw this out here, but Trisha's character, she doesn't have dark vision. She has infrared vision, which
Oh, no.
which means she can only smell him from 60 feet away, but she can also see him right where he's standing. So she's basically like looking at him like,
Trisha, find him.
just point, he's over there.
It's easy. I don't think you can hide it anymore.
Just point and say he's over there.
20 degrees to the left.
She points you out as you sit in her crouch saying, "How can you see me?" As you recollect that she has the vision to be able to see your body heat and everything. You say, and you just go, "Fuck it, let's go," before we get into even more trouble.
Oh, okay, that's what he means. Okay.
I get to shove a pole up his butt or no?
That's all up to you. That's a group vote.
I do believe, milady, before any anal cavity shall be stuffed with a possible fuel source, we should perhaps escape away from the guards before they find us and take us out with some very sharp and pointy objects. Yes, quite.
Yeah, I do not want bitches. Come
Rebel, we
on.
can fight this one out later.
Taking a pole with it.
It's funny you mention that. Because I don't know if you guys realize what type of city you're in right now.
We don't, because so far you only told us we were in the red light district.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll find that there's a lot of sin going around. Wink, wink.
Williamson City in Las Vegas, like, what the fuck?
It's kind of like Las Vegas, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh my. I have to get out of here then.
By the way, you guys are now walking down a road where there's a bunch of casinos and other places of that sort.
So it's late at night still, right?
It's still night, but you could see the whole area like it's daytime because that's how bright the lights are. Like
I'm
I
just
said,
asking that there are no
when
children
that comes
present,
through the
right?
window, lights were so bright it was almost blinding.
But there are no children present, right?
Oh yeah, there's little children running around in rags and stuff. But before you could even see where they go, they just disappear.
Well, that was just for my squeaky shoes. I'm trying to get a 15 so I can stop squeaking in my shoes. That's what I'm doing. Like I'm rolling every now and then. Come on!
If you go something, you might as well make them fully dead.
Is it just us, or is the two women that kind of they just burned up in the fire with us?
Oh, they left your side as soon as they saw the bartender burning from the poison.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that. That's why the guards were notified even easier. Besides the gunshot,
Hey, I was just
I
listening
see you
to
decided to
the
eat
leader
your brother's
over there.
lollipop.
I'm
She says
pretty
you
sure
get another
she's
one.
supposed to be good.
Yeah.
By the way,
That's why
I
I told you to
don't
put
know
her
which
out
one
of
of
her
them it is,
business.
but one of the animals has
Poison.
Holy
I'm
moly.
pretty sure it was that part of the poison to cure.
Moly.
She might have
Yeah,
gave you
interesting.
guys something. I don't know, but it's too late now. By the way, you guys are now walking up to a three-piece split in the road. Either you turn left, straight, or turn right. To your right would be the guild. To your left would be the dingy slums.
You just wanted something sweet to suck on while you were on camera.
And going straight forward would be the castle.
Okay. Well,
At least that's what they call it, as a castle.
if I might make a ill-choice suggestion, though, yes, perhaps it is not the time to visit the castle, for it is quite late, and with the records that we've made with our victory, yes, quite, yes, it might turn out to be a very bad day for us if we go that way, yes.
I sure. Oh well.
It is.
I'm just here neutrally.
You know, yeah,
What we got
take
there,
it on
Robin?
you.
Yeah, holy shit.
Take it on you.
I think the best bet would probably be
Take it
because of
on you.
how like singed and shit that we are. To go hide in the slums, you'd be able to blend in better to hide from the knights.
Good Lord.
That is a good point.
That does sound like a good possibility.
A wonderful choice, milady. Yes, quite, yes. Yes. I fully, verily say we go with your option. Yes, quite. Sub, you just love that voice,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yeah, you guys want to go for a decision?
No.
Alright, so you guys are walking down the pathway to through the slums. Here's the question, do you guys want to stay in the slums and hide, or you guys just want to walk past the slums and ditch the carnival altogether?
Wait, who's... Oh, wait. I think Sub slipped. I think Sub had a slippy.
Did I?
Well, none of us have even said a single word about leaving the carnival. And then you, on the other hand, told us we should slip away from the carnival. This seems like something we should be careful of. The DM has apparently slipped something to us.
Yes,
Did I do it on purpose is the real question.
I don't know. I'm just a
I
clown.
don't know.
I'm
a
just
clown
a
too,
snake
at this
woman.
point.
I'm just a giant singing bird.
You're supposed to be a leader here.
Yeah, you're also our leader, Rebel. You're our leader, sweetie.
I know, but I'm just saying, in general, I'm just a giant singing bird.
So what is the plan, guys? You don't necessarily
I suggest you,
to stay in the slum?
yeah, to hide out in the slums until the heat dies off.
But I do enjoy that question, milady. But apparently we have forgotten about one thing. We have left no stone unturned, and there's no one who has witnessed the event. Yes, quite.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm actually very sure about that, my friend. Because if not, we would have guards chasing after us right now, wouldn't we not?
Yeah, but remember, you're in a big caravan.
No, we are not in a big caravan. We have left the room to the wonderful inn. The rest of the circus is left. It's in town now.
I see your argument, good sir, but remember, these are the main attractions. Nobody wants to lose their moneymaker.
And I don't want to lose. And apparently, since the only thing I know is that the circus is good, I don't want to leave the circus. I see the glimmer of light in your eyes. Yes, boy.
That's alright. Roll for initiative, because you guys ran into, believe it or not, a low-level thug. And, since we're in a city, Kaiju, roll me a d20 for the random list, and that's who's accompanying him.
Okay.
I'll make a story for it.
Hang on, city. City 8. That would be a pack of brigands, so that would be about 3 to 4 other thugs.
So,
I have
Oh.
17 for the
oh wow,
initiative.
so he came full pack with his homies.
It gets worse. I rolled a 1 for my initiative.
So, what did Trisha roll?
Trisha has rolled a 12.
How about
What did I roll?
Rebel rolled a 16.
So it goes, DG, Rebel, what did Trisha roll?
14.
Trisha, me, then Kaiju.
Uh-huh.
Why
And
is this person?
would you like me to do it for you, Sub?
Yeah, roll 2 d20s, one for the thug himself, the leader of thug, and the pack of brigands.
Okay, first D20 is an 8. And second is a 6. So they go before Kyle, but they go after me.
If I may I speak to this gang of hoodlums real quick?
Roll d20.
17.
Say what you're gonna say to them.
So this is the part of the opportunity in the schedule where I start to really have some fun with Sub. He's gonna love this part. Gentlemen, my name is, of course, Nigel Woodsbury. Everyone loves me, yes they do. Now let me ask you a question, Hong Kong. May we know your gentlemen's names, or perhaps the theory of thuggery that you follow, so that we know to better spread the fear when you defeat us and steal our goods? Yes, quite.
The thug, you could say the thugonomics.
They may not know that one. Why, Sub, I would require names for these individuals, or perhaps the group they're part of.
We are part of the group that shall not be named.
Oh, fucking Voldemort.
For not knowing who we are makes us more feared than anything. For all they know is these people did it. They don't know who it was. They don't even know what race it was.
I'm rolling around. Okay, I have a 25 on this next roll. I'm gonna play a bluff on them. Yeah, so it would rather be nameless scoundrels that people can imagine. We're just boogeymen. I can understand that one completely. Quite.
He does a slight chuckle and winces while he strokes his blade.
My sir, don't stroke your blade. You can cut yourself.
Do you think I do not know how to handle my own blade?
Apparently, you don't even have names, so how can I say anything? Yes, quite. Yes.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. We're a brand new group and we haven't come up with a name yet, okay?
Then your name is now Chuck, and they are the Finsters, and you are now the Rugrats. Yes, quite. By the way, I am trying to taunt them to fight after me. I am taunting them to be mad at me so they'll ignore the others. What I'm doing.
Roll a d20. If it rolls any higher than 15, then they move up to new. Due to a special ability of the leader.
Oh, the leader has a special ability, does it? Well, I rolled a 16.
So they still stay the same.
So his aggro effect didn't work.
Well, I tried. I tried, guys. I tried.
Well, no, I'm saying his aggro effect didn't work to where he could.
Yeah, your aggro is still working. His aggro, the leaders, didn't.
Okay.
So you did a good roll, Kaiju.
I'm trying to be a bullet sponge right now. That's what I'm trying to be. That's all I'm good at right now. I have 3 clown gags left for the entire day. I'm in trouble.
Alright. So, I guess we'll roll for the battle then?
Yep.
Since they're in their stance to attack you guys.
I rolled a 1, man. I'm lucky if I didn't trip over and fall on my face.
Our rolls.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
We did that already.
I'm saying, for whoever goes, what they're gonna do.
Okay, who goes first?
I believe that was DG.
Okay, DG. You first?
It's DG, Rebel, then Trisha, then me, then the bad guys, then that clown guy.
I don't remember my
What
name.
would be a good open move for me?
For you?
Yeah, like what are my abilities like of attack?
Yeah. Sneak attack. You can you grab things in and out of your bag if you want to. So can I, but I've wasted most of it already. You can sneak into the shadows and strike from a sneak. You know, that kind of stuff. You don't have anything yet, but at level 4 you gain your really good actions.
Could I just do a sneak attack?
Well, yeah, you could. You just have to roll 2 d20s and then Deathgasm will go from there. Or, sorry, Subliminal will go from there.
16 for my first,
Nice, nice.
and a 17.
So he has a 15 and a 16 in hide and move silently. He's trying to sneak up on one of the guys.
Which guys you trying to sneak up on?
Probably the nearest one to him. Probably
Where
one.
is he standing? You guys are in front of them right now. That's why I'm asking.
Well, yeah, but Deathgasm wouldn't be walking directly behind us. He's off to the side, probably.
So who's he? Because they're right all next to each other. So
Right, but
who are you going for first?
I'm having a... Well, just pick one of the sideline guys, then. Not the leader. The leader's probably in the back with his thugs in front of him.
So you're going for one of their side guys?
Yeah.
And how much damage would that do?
Well-
Or does he have to roll that? Yeah.
Well, he has to roll the hit chance, and then a d20, and then two d6s. So
D6s?
Yeah.
D6?
two d6s, and I
Two of
need
them?
2 of them. Yeah, and your d10.
A 6,
Okay.
a 2.
Okay.
You said a D10.
D10.
I really gotta label these fucking things.
I love how you're just looking at yours.
I've been playing for so long that it's just like I can feel it in my hand which dice I'm
And
using.
the 4.
Okay, so he's going to do a grand total of 16 to one of the brigands. One of the ones off to the... Let's just say he's on the left side of them.
A 16?
Yeah.
Can you flip me a d2 to see if he survives
Sure.
the fatal attack?
It's a tails.
One of them falls to the ground, bleeding all over the place.
So basically, Deathgasm just like it just came out of nowhere, and just cleaved this guy in half. Okay, well, who's
I
next?
love my big sword.
Who's next?
That would be Rebel.
Rebel. Don't wait for you're coming.
What can I do at this point?
Well, you can sing, you can strike with your weapon, you can shoot your crossbow, you can cast magic missile if you want. I mean, there's a few options you can do.
I'm gonna to confuse them so they're easier to kill.
Okay, so you're going to cast a Song of Fascination.
Huh?
So you're going to play a Song of Fascination.
Yeah.
Okay. So, DG, since there are only 4 guys left, would you like me to roll their dice and see if they fall for the fascination or not?
Wait, what?
No, that would be me for me. Yes, please roll.
Okay. So, the boss, not fascinated. Thug number 1, fascinated. Thug number 2, fascinated. And thug number 3 is fascinated. So the boss isn't affected by it. The other guys are kind of just like looking at Rebel going, hey, she's pretty.
So we got 3 of the brigand out of the 4 brigands, since the one's dead on the ground. Fascinated with her.
Yeah, that doesn't mean they
Okay,
can't defend themselves. That just means that like all their attention's on her so they can be sneak attacked. Who's next?
That'd be
Okay.
Trisha.
Trisha, what would you like to do?
And then it would be Necro.
Yep.
You have your whip, you have your bite, you have your snake familiar that can go and bite them, and you can cast magic. What do you want to do?
I use my whip to pull one of the guards over in my direction and I bite him.
Okay, let me roll. Okay, so she rolled a 17 to do a pull maneuver. Pull one of the guys over.
Yeah.
Okay, and she rolls a 12 to bite. Does that hit?
How much is that? A 12?
A 12 to bite. I just need to know if it hits them or not.
It barely hits them, so it halves the damage.
Okay. In that case, Trisha will do a D4 and a D. Trisha deals 2 physical damage and 2 poison damage.
Does that mean that he's poisoned
No.
at the moment?
It's just it's like acid damage.
Okay, so 4 And she took one of the regular guys, right?
Yeah, which, by the way, will probably snap the other guys out of fascination if you want me to roll on it.
Alright, so if she grabs, whip one of them towards with the whip, saying...
Basically, she grabbed... Yeah.
To one of the fascinated, right?
Yeah, one of the fascinated.
Okay, so it would be +1 because they're fascinated, so it would be 5 points off his health. So he's got, there's one with 11 health.
Okay. Okay.
Two with 16, and the leader, which you don't know yet.
That's fine. That would be Necro, if I'm not mistaken, who's next.
Yeah.
Okay, so Necro, if I remember correctly, you summoned the bullets and put them into your firearm.
Yes.
So you have your bullets, your psi knife, and your eye beams. Pew, 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 pew.
Yep. I would like to go with my side blades.
Okay. Necro summons a blade out of psionic energy. Shink kind of lights him up like a lightsaber, so you can see him from a mile away, basically. But he's there now. And you're just gonna go for one of those? Do you want to go for the one that she's got grappled, or what do you want to do?
Go for the one that she has grappled.
Okay. Could you roll a d20 real quick?
Of course. I got a 6.
Yeah. So, nope. Okay, so you go to strike with your side blade and kind of just like you miss him. He's kind of struggling in the tongue, so like you basically almost get her tongue instead, or her whip, and you pull it back. You miss by that much.
Okay.
Okay, so Neko, your thugs are no longer fascinated because their buddy's screaming and kind of snaps them out of it. His face is kind of getting melted by a poisonous acid breath bite, so it's like, yeah.
You mean sub?
Oh, sub.
Yeah, they're all knocked out of fascination. He's screaming in pain, so he's mortified for a turn, but his teammates aren't.
Okay. Quick moment here, by the way. Happy birthday to our buddy Juggernaut Jared.
Yeah, happy birthday, Jug.
He's supposedly on the Michelle with 1L Twitch channel, so you can go there and set it. He said he was going to be helping her set it up and everything today, so just go with that.
Alright, so roll a d20 for me for a second and let me know if it hits a 5 or a 12.
A 5 or a 12, okay. It's a 4.
It's a 4?
It's a 4.
They look at each other with concern about what to do next and wait on their leader's approval to fight or run.
Okay, so they're waiting on the boss to show what he's going to do. Gotcha.
I guess it's the boss's turn, huh?
Yeah.
Roll a d20 real quick for me real quick. I just want to see something.
That is a 17.
10. I got a 10.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know who you were sent to roll.
I was hoping to hear the clanking, I'm not gonna lie. But, he makes the decision to try to put aggro on everyone so that it debuffs you guys and makes you slower and makes his people faster.
Okay, so what do we roll for that? Is that a save, or do we just roll a d20?
It's kind of a save.
Okay, so which one do we roll for? Wisdom? Do we roll a will save, a dexterity save, or a fortitude save?
I believe it would be a fortitude.
Okay. So I have 17 plus 2. So, d20, guys?
3.
Yes.
I got a 3.
Okay.
Wait, what are we rolling this time?
d20.
20.
Okay. And Trisha.
I have a 15.
And so does Trisha. Trisha has a 15. I have a 13. He has a 3, though. So Necro isn't. Oh, wait, and Rebel. Hang on. Sorry, Rebel. Sorry.
He over here skating by barely, hurting himself more than anyone hurting him.
D20!
And so I'm probably the only one affected by anything.
Well, I rolled a 13.
Nick did give me a good set of dice. They're green, so enhanced by my Irish multiplier of green luck.
And so, do you want me to do D20 for their roll?
Irish.
Yeah.
It's Irish benefit. Irish
They got a
modifiers.
5.
They get a little inspired, but they're still scared to attack.
Okay.
And you guys, the ones that rolled low, feel a little woozy, as if like their energy's being drained from the aggro attack. Meanwhile, the backers who slipped on by are looking around, wondering what's going on with their teammates.
So that would be Trisha, Rebel, and freaking DG. Well, me and poor Necro.
Yeah.
All right. So is it my turn?
It's your
Yeah.
turn.
Okay.
Now remember, you're in that state.
Oh, I know. So, I'm going to do something that might interest everybody, okay? I'm going to actually run at my enemies and do a face fall straight to the ground. It's going to run forward and just pretend I tripped over my feet. Nat 20.
So you're successful on your fall?
All you hear is squeak, 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 and you see you trip into the air so gracefully, like you tripped over a little pebble, and somehow roll into the group.
I didn't want
That's
to
a
do
bowling
that!
pin.
I didn't want to do that! Ah.
Roll a d10 and half it.
Okay, fine. Roll d10 and half of it. 7.
So half of that is what the damage will be
8.5.
3.5.
as a group damage. So
It was a 1 to each of them. Yay! I'm being useful! I'm also, like, surrounded by them right now on the ground.
right, and while you're doing that, you jumped up to your feet perfectly, celebrating while you do this.
Not what I wanted to do, but
So now
okay!
the people are on the ground. One's still having their face burned, and others are hurt a little bit.
Okay.
So basically, we got 13, 13, and 11, along with the
But-
boss right now, which
but-
is
I'm surrounded by them, right?
yes, which is at 21.
I'm okay with that. As long as I'm surrounded by them, I'm okay.
And now it's the cheese turn, I believe.
Since you rolled a d20, I'll let you be surrounded by them.
So in all reality, what that ability is, I'll just read off the part that you've heard of so far, is basically I just fall straight into the ground on my nose. That's what the ability is supposed to be. You've given me the superpower to roll into like I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. So I'm okay with it.
Think of it as a happy accident.
Little happy little tree. We're gonna happy little tree there.
Now, we're not Bob Ross.
Oh, come on. Verily, I say, yes, quite.
Rest in peace.
So it's DG's turn, right? So DG's getting up from having fun stabbing the shit out of the stealth kill that he had with bloodthirst in his eyes. What are you gonna do next now?
Did I try another sneak attack?
Sure.
I gotta say that because I don't think you can sneak right now due to the fact that, like, everyone there saw you just cleave their friend in half, so they're pretty sure they're looking at you.
Are you buried
So what does that give me as options?
Attack, or you can use your attack, your wrist crossbow, or you could throw some alchemist fire or something at them.
Or you get back away.
You can step back into the shadows and then come back next turn. You can do that too.
I'll strike.
Okay, so roll d20.
So, they're on the ground, so you have
Oh wait, they're only got.
advantage.
Oh, that's right. He has advantage, so
roll
roll
any higher than a 10.
roll 10.
No, I'm saying if he rolls any higher than a 10.
Oh, I was just
roll a D20.
I was telling him to roll a 10. You know, just a roll 10. So
17.
You instantly kill one of them that are on the ground.
would you like to describe what you do to them, Deathgasm?
I raise the big old sword above my head and split him from center of the back up to the head.
Splats them like he's over the frying pan.
So we still got the guy that's rolling around on the ground poisoned.
Oh, no, he's got acid on his face. It's not poison, it's acid.
Acid, sorry. We have one more of the vagabonds, right?
Yep, and then you have the boss.
And the boss.
And me in the middle of everybody. For no
And
reason.
it is,
Oh, by the way, blood did splatter on you, Kaiju, while he did this.
Where did it splatter, if I might ask? But
Hmm?
is anyone paying attention to me?
Not at the moment. You're too busy celebrating while he's fulfilling his bloodlust. And
Alright.
the others are getting ready to help out.
So this one is only to the DM, alright? DM, my tongue stretches out about 3 feet and laps up all the blood off my face and pulls itself back in.
Kaiju,
Yes?
you're 100% sure about this decision?
Yes, I am.
Oh no.
Roll a d2.
Yes!
Head, you pass, and you're okay. Tails, you fail, and you're diseased.
Really? How bad is the disease? Will it kill me?
You'll have to roll if you get it. So,
I roll the tails.
roll a d10 to see how many turns it lasts. Or should I say how many days it lasts?
7!
Oh, no.
Roll a d20 to see how much damage you take per day.
Come on, give me a 20. I want a nat 20 on this one. 12, yeah.
You take 12 damage per day. And you instantly take 12 damage right now from ingesting said disease.
Really? So I'm at 12 health?
Yeah.
And I'm surrounded by all these guys with weapons?
Yeah.
Why, excellent, my friend, excellent.
Oh no.
Please do go on, everybody. Don't fight for me. Yes, quite, don't fight for me. I'm in a perfect location. Yes, quite.
Oh no.
It's Rebel's turn now.
Oh no.
Now, you said I had a crossbow, right?
Yeah, you and Deathgasm both have crossbows. You have an actual crossbow, while Deathgasm has a wrist-mounted crossbow.
Well, I take my crossbow and aim it at the dude who is screaming in pain to try and shut him up. It's perfect headshot.
Okay.
She said specifically perfect headshot.
Okay.
So
What would she have to roll for that?
anything above a 13. Well, actually, anything above a 16. I'm sorry.
Okay, I just.
I had it backwards.
She rolls a 3.
As you load your crossbow, you accidentally pull back on the string and lightly let go of it. Instead of it flying towards your enemy, it drops towards your toe.
Oh.
Roll a d5 for how much damage you get to your toe.
Are you trying to say that your girlfriend just shot herself in the foot?
Yes, he is. With my foot precariously placed on a certain area.
Oh, please roll high damage. I want to hear high damage. It's a 2.
Okay, you only took 2 damage, though.
You took 2 damage, sweetie. Don't turn my giblets into jablets.
And now it would be Trisha.
Trisha! The guy that was wrapped up in your whip is still technically wrapped up in your whip. He's just like lying on the ground screaming. What would you like to do?
I do something by constricting him with my tail.
Okay, so she wraps her tail around him. Does she need to grapple check? Okay. What would win the grapple check?
Anything higher than half
Does a 12 work?
Half of what?
of d20.
Oh.
A 12 works.
Higher than 10.
So 12 works.
Okay, so she rolled 12, and she's going to do... Actually, are you trying to coop the girl in? Which means kill him instantly.
Yes.
Okay, so that was her roll to kill him instantly. Are you okay with that one?
I agree with that one.
Okay, good. So she picks up...
Is her tail protected?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. That way she doesn't have to do any extra rolls.
Trisha, what are you doing? I need the wall to be alive. Yes, boy.
So what? That leaves 2 left. The boss and 1 regular, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I believe it'll be their turns right now.
No, mine.
Damn.
Trying to skip my turn, motherfucker.
No, but could you aim at me? Fire a bullet at me.
You know what? I'm gonna do something unconventional. I'm gonna go with my augmented weapon and do the rest of my shots at Kaiju.
I refuse to dodge them, so they're up to his accuracy.
Nigel!
Our first death save.
Oh, my friend, I plan to fail the death save.
You want to travel in the death world, don't you, Kaiju?
Maybe someone should look up what an evil clown looks like.
Kyle, I rolled a D1.
God damn it! So basically, you just fired around me. I'll get you.
Where did you hit the enemies then?
No, don't do that. Don't hit the enemies.
He rolled a D1.
That's
Yeah.
a one.
Yes, I rolled a D1 at trying to hit Kaiju, who is surrounded 2 other enemies.
5 out of the 6 shots miss him. Meanwhile, the last shot just backfires in your weapon, causing it to malfunction. It now needs to be repaired.
Oh.
So what you're saying is Neko just has to drop the gun and resummon a new one?
Yeah, I summoned my.
Pretty much.
Just to give you a hint, Neko's ability is a lot similar to Reaper from Overwatch. So he can just summon one next turn. Damn it! Well, it's
luckily he only backfired and jammed up and broke.
True.
Instead of exploding in his hand.
That would have sucked.
By any chance, did any of the stray bullets hit any of the enemies?
No, it just hit a building behind you guys.
Are there people in the building?
Do you really want to know, or do you want me to just say no?
I'd rather you say no.
Okay, let's just ignore the screaming from inside.
Ah! Okay,
Neutral.
so it's your flunky's turn, Sub, and I'm standing precariously behind him with my back turned and my arms up.
So, Sub, yeah, what you need me to roll here for you?
It's the Vagabond.
Yeah.
Vagabond and Boss.
Roll a d20 to see if it's successful.
Okay. It's got a 4. You can look inside, chat, man.
It's fine. I believe you.
He's trying to gas me out.
No,
You
no.
You see a canister fall from his hand. For some reason, it just drops. It looked like he was going to throw it with a pin that's still attached. Roll near his leader.
I think I can reach and pull that in.
Roll another d20 for the boss.
Okay.
Ah.
It's 13 at least.
Can you roll another d20?
Sure.
And then I'll explain the story that happened.
Pass me the grenade!
That's a 16.
Oh, okay, cool, alright. So the leader picks up this said canister, pulls the pin, and drops it quickly as the smoke expands around everyone and dissipates. The only ones left are the dead bodies, and for some reason, the one vagabond just limping, trying to get away. But the leader's nowhere to be found.
Is the smoke toxic, perhaps? Acidic.
It's just a smoke bomb.
Will it hit me? Tase me? Blind me with pepper spray?
You're in. Well, I mean, technically, you're right in the smoke, so
So no.
would there be damage?
No,
because
no.
of being,
Not
okay,
if it was
making
just smoke.
sure.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it would be considered too hot or too cold right at the center point.
Because it's hot and it's cold, it's rich and it's all.
Oh my god, I do.
Yes! Right.
Now to explain the outer area of a battlefield, as you still see a glimmer of that colorness just crossing around you guys again, as if something's not quite right. There's a building in front of you guys with 5 bullet holes, nice sized bullet holes going through, and you hear screaming. And you hear other people slamming their windows and doors shut.
We
running
should
away
go
from
forth
the
and save them. Yes, quite.
You're gonna roll forth and save them.
I will roll forth and save them. Ha ha!
So you're gonna go into the building with the bullet holes then?
Plus ultra. Yes, quite.
Leader says might as well. So are we going into this building?
I've already my hand upon this knocker. I didn't say knockers, I said knocker.
So that's a yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys bust in, I guess, nicely or rashly, however you want to do it.
I'm going to open up the door and in a loud voice and go, I am here!
What? Here?
Oh, yeah.
What went through our building? There's 5 children on the ground, and it's your fault.
Are
So-
there any more children?
Are the children alive?
There's more.
I slapped him upside the head.
Well, who are you slapping upside the head?
Death gavel.
Thank you.
I roll to murder another one to prove a point.
Roll to murder another one.
What am I rolling?
He's missing because it's a child.
I don't think I have a D50.
I have one. Maybe you gonna roll for him?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, hang on. I gotta get the other one out.
Anything 30 or less, he fails and stabs himself,
Okay.
since he's chaotic evil.
I got a 45.
Got a nat 50.
Either way, he wins.
I think I'm just gonna walk out of the room. I'm just gonna walk out of the building like this. Yep, I'm good.
As you guys are trying to escape, the doors suddenly close shut
Not trying
and
to.
won't open.
Let me out. Let me out.
And you feel a presence in the room. What do you do? These are facing the door right now while Death Gasm's killing another one.
I would ask.
Meanwhile, he's holding another one in waiting, by the way.
I get it.
I would ask Trisha to see if she can see anything on her infrared or smell anything abnormal.
Oh, Deathgasm is in the room, so she could make that mistake. I mean, he basically just said, I'm going to roll so I can kill another child. Like, I'm neutral even I'm like, nope, I'm gone.
Okay, so
I smell fire and
roll,
stuff.
roll for Trish and roll for Rebel. while she's doing her thing, Rebel's going up to stab DG with the rusty pipe that has poison in it.
Can we have this fun little adventure start again next week? Cliffhanger.
Can I defend myself in any way?
I think you're about to kill a child, so I don't think you can defend yourself, man.
No.
Yes, we can, of course.
Cliffhanger? Leave it a cliffhanger?
Yeah.
We could continue.
All right.
Cliffhanger.
Okay.
So saying.
Okay. Not gonna lie, that's not exactly how I was expecting it to go, but I was having fun.
You were having too much fun.
Yeah?
Honey, it's been over 10 years since I've been able to be a player character.
Playing fucking murder hobo for how it went.
To be honest,
You guys weren't even supposed to be anywhere near your first battle yet.
to be honest with you, this all started with one person.
GG.
It's not me. I tried to smooth things out. Wasn't Necro. Wasn't Trisha. Wasn't Rebel.
It was the chaotic evil.
We are innocent. No. All of us are innocent in this matter, my friend. We are all innocent. There's one murder hobo amongst us. He's fueling the Murder Hobo Express. I'm trying to be the good guy. Did you? I just rushed into a building I didn't know about and strut myself saying, "We're here to help you." And now the house won't let us out.
I want you guys to know I will be going back in the video to find out what you guys' health at, because none of y'all healed yet.
I know.
I did say I wanted to heal at one point.
He did.
If
He
you,
healed from that, but
I'll help you out. I'm at 10.
I don't think you had him get targeted by anybody from that battle.
And I'm keeping track of my health. I'm at 10.
oh shit.
And I didn't have any damage dealt to me
Oh,
that
what
I know of.
Oh, honey. Oh, shit.
He's at 10. Rebel lost 5.
Yeah.
What?
I just realized that wasn't Pepsi you gave me. It came out of a Pepsi container.
Defend against Trisha and Rebel, though.
Well, Trisha's not doing anything to you. She's scanning.
Oh, I thought she was gonna stab me with a rusty pipe.
No,
No, that's just Rebel.
I forgot.
Can we do that part and leave it at what's gonna happen after?
Yeah.
So
Because I will also not be here next week as well.
the role for Trish and the role for Rebel.
Okay, I'll do this up real quick. First up is Trish. Trish has a 16. And Rebel has a 5. You sure you want to just save this till next week?
No.
Okay.
So Trisha rolled a 16. We'll start with that sub, I guess.
She sees something off about Deathgasm that she didn't see before, but she also senses a different type of presence coming from the lady that was screaming.
Ah.
And Rebel tripped and dropped the pipe, but didn't hurt herself this time, thankfully.
Okay.
I got one more question about that. With her infrared, did she see anything abnormal color-wise in any of the bodies?
Yes, the lady that was screaming.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was just from the scent or if it was from the vision.
Especially since DG went and killed another child and has one in ready to kill.
This is getting fun. I sure hope this is one of those moments where you had all this stuff planned and we kind of just like blew off the track.
I'm glad you said we're gonna leave it as cliffhanger, because Kaiji boy, do I need to talk to you about the creature I need you to pull out.
Oh my. I'm happy.
You might enjoy it.
Oh, I might indeed. I have a sudden realization that what it could be. Knowing your history of creatures, I have an idea of what it might be.
We'll talk after the stream's ended, that way.
Oh yeah.
We're not, you know.
Okay, everybody. Well, living on a cliffhanger will our heroic team be able to actually step up and manage to become heroes? Will we murder more children? Come back next week to find out. But until next time, folks, I am the Giggling Kaiju K.
I'm Necro, the innocent one for a change, goddamn.
Actually, yeah, he's pretty innocent right now.
So am I.
Holy fuck.
Those kids
Anyway, bye.
Wait, what about Deathgasm? Or Rebel?
No, I'm just saying that was my end of it.
Okay. We
I
have,
murder them all to death.
Most of the time, I was just kind of nice.
Buffy DG. I'm the testing it out DM.
He's-
Subliminal.
he's going to hand it back over to me after this. I have this feeling.
Probably. I'm the emotionally frustrated representative.
Well, at least it's only emotionally frustrated. And we'll see you all in the future. Peace out, everybody. And cheers. That poor cat. Just all of them. Poor Deathgasm. Poor Rebel.
Poor Deathgasm.
Poor Sub.
Because of him, I had to